Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hey, what is up guys? Horror Nights Fan 13 here, and today I'm finally doing the video covering the full lineup for Halloween Horror Nights 2017 Hollywood. I know it's been revealed for quite some time. The event started last week. I'm way behind. I apologize. College, I was really busy. Sorry. I hope you can forgive me. Yeah, so I'm covering the full lineup today. I'm going to talk about the tickets, I'm going to talk about the dates, I'm going to talk about the mazes, I'm going to talk about the scare zones, I'm going to talk about the Terror Tram, the show. I'm talking about everything for this event. So, without further ado, please show your support, like the video if you like it, comment what you think about this year's lineup, subscribe for future updating, follow social media, HSNFan13 on Twitter, Horror Nights Fan 13 on Instagram. Get a follow back on both of those just as a thank you for your support for my channel. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so this is it. After many months of speculation and lots of confusion and lots of... Really? We have the lineup. So, I'm going to go through the full lineup. I'm going to go through it like I would with my lineup speculation videos. I'm going to talk about the mazes first. Sorry. I'll go blind mazes. I'm not going to go blind mazes first. I'll go codename mazes first. I'll go blind mazes after that. Then I'll talk about the attraction. I'll talk about Terror Tram. I'll talk about scare zones, the show, dates, and ticket options for the event. So let's get into it. Alright, so codename mazes. The Backlot From Dusk Till Dawn venue, codename Lemonade, which is American Horror Story Roanoke. In the Revenge of the Mummy extended queue, codename Charles, which is The Shining. In the Jurassic Park extended queue, codename Writer's Block, which is Insidious Beyond the Further. In the Waterworld queue, we have codename Uberfan, which is Titans of Terror. Our blind mazes, in Parisian Courtyard, we have The Horrors of Blumhouse. In the Metro sets where Krampus, Crimson Peak, Walking Dead, all those mazes where we have Ash versus Evil Dead. And outside of Soundstage 747, where Freddy vs. Jason was, we have Saw, the Games of Jigsaw. And so yeah, those are the 7 mazes this year. And then our 8th maze, good old, on Universal Boulevard, the Walking Dead attraction, which unfortunately will not have double the walkers this year for Halloween Horror Nights. They're only going to have the select cast in there, which is slightly disappointing, but it is what it is. I'll probably skip it if I'm being totally honest. Alright, so our Terror Tram is the Titans of Terror Tram, hosted by Chucky. We go to the scare zones. On New York Street, the entrance scare zone, we have Halloween. On Route 666 in the tunnel, we have Toxic Tunnel. And then on the Metro sets, we have Urban Inferno, which is a bit more of a gauntlet style scare zone. And in Castle Theater, our show, the Jabberwockies, not the Jabbersuckies. Alright, so the dates for the event. Lots of these have already passed, if I'm being totally honest. So, in September, we have September 15th and September 16th. Those are done. Those are done. They've happened. It's gone. At the point of filming this, we have tomorrow, which is September 22nd, September 23rd, September 28th, September 29th, September 30th. October 1st, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 31st, and into November we have November 2nd, November 3rd, and November 4th. Now, ticket options for the event. Alright, let's see if I can do this all off of the top of my head. So, we have general admission, so that's just waiting in the long lines. We have front of the line, that's one-time front of the line access. We have day-night combo GA, that's you can get into the park after 2 p.m. and you can go and do the daytime park, you can go do Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Studio Tour, Despicable Me, all the good daytime stuff, and then you can stay for Halloween Horror Nights. You have the front of the line day-night combo, which is the same thing as the GA day-night combo, except you have a front of the line pass, which is one-time front of the line to every single attraction available at the event. And then there is the King ticket, the most expensive ticket, the RIP tour. Yes, VIP has returned, but it is reincarnated as RIP, unlimited front of the line, buffet, guided tour, all the good stuff that I had been hoping would return to the event. However, it's rather unfortunate because I won't be able to do RIP this year. I'll cover that more in my video, but like my video covering my trip, but this is the first year where I'm not going to get another little badge to put on to my No, you can't really see it, but to put on my lanyard, I have 8 badges on there from all 8 trips I've been to Halloween Horror Nights. I have my VIP from 2012, both VIPs from 2013, both VIPs from 2014, 2 front of the lines from 2015, and 1 front of the line from 2016. This year I'm not going to be able to add one on there, and you know, it sucks, but I just got to deal with it. I'll cover that more in my video where I talk about my trip to the event, which is coming up very, very soon, and I hope to see a lot of you there. So yeah, that's what's offered to the event. So I'm going to go through and actually like talk about what I think about each maze, and then I'm going to give my order of anticipation, as well as I'm going to talk about the scare zones and what I think of the scare zones. I'm not like checking Twitter or anything. HHN 2017. Here we go. I have my anticipation list written in my notes on my phone. Okay, so let's start at the top. So, American Horror Story Roanoke. I've watched 2 seasons of American Horror Story. I watched Murder House, and I've watched Roanoke. I loved Roanoke, okay? Unpopular opinion. I really liked Roanoke, and I think it lends itself to a maze greatly, and I'm really excited for the maze at the event. I'm really excited for it. After that, we have The Shining. You know, I'm a huge fan of Kubrick's film. I'm a huge fan of Kubrick. I think The Shining is a horror masterpiece, and I just hope that they pull it off right. I've heard many people say that it's the best maze they've ever been through. I just hope they pull it off right. Like, I'm really hoping they pull it off right. Up next, we have Insidious Beyond the Further. Insidious has been at the event 2 years in the past. You know, it did really good both those years. I'm okay with it coming back, but I mean, I think they could have saved it for next year and just used Chapter 4 after it had been released rather than trying to do it on a film that hadn't been released yet. And Titans of Terror. Now, Titans of Terror is a last-minute replacement maze. If you don't know what happened, there was codenamed The Big Chill. The Big Chill was supposed to go in Waterworld. However, it was scrapped because of a lawsuit. The Big Chill was the maze The Conjuring. There was a $300 million lawsuit between Warner Brothers and some other guy over The Conjuring, so they scrapped it from the event. It was scrapped from both Orlando and Hollywood. Orlando's replacement is called Hive. Hollywood's is Titans of Terror. Titans of Terror involves Freddy, Jason, and Leatherface, all terrorizing an uber fan of classic slasher movies. So I'm excited for this. I love me some Freddy. I love me some Leatherface. I'm alright with Jason. I was going to say Letterface. You imagine that? Serial killer wielding a chainsaw with an envelope on his face. Totally joking. I just got a text from one of my family for some reason. This is weird. Oh, good lord. Well, okay. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to edit it out because I'm real and, you know, I check my phone in the middle of the video. I do it. Yeah. I mean, now that I'm not recording with my phone because I have a nice camera, I do what I want. You don't control me. Yeah, so Titans of Terror. Love me some Freddy. Love me some Leatherface. I'm alright with Jason. I hope this maze will be really good. I've heard that the finale is disappointing because there's no finale involving all 3 of the slashers, which is what I was really hoping for. Oh well, can't get everything I wanted. Horrors of Blumhouse. Pass. Ash vs. Evil Dead. Huge fan of Evil Dead. Huge fan of the show. Really hoping this is going to be really good. I've heard it's really bad. I'm slightly disappointed already, but you know, I'm keeping an open mind because I really want Ash vs. Evil Dead to be really good. And then finally, Saw: The Games of Jigsaw. Meh. Alright, let's go through my order of anticipation for the event. We're only going to cover the 7 Halloween Horror Nights exclusive mazes. We're not going to talk about the Walking Dead attraction. It doesn't belong in there. So, number 7 is The Horrors of Blumhouse. Number 6 is Saw: The Games of Jigsaw. Number 5 is Insidious Beyond the Further. Number 4, American Horror Story Roanoke. Number 3, Titans of Terror. Number 2, Ash vs. Evil Dead. And number 1, The Shining. Always going to be my number 1 anticipated maze for 2017. Very excited for this maze. Hoping that I get a great run through of it. So I'm very excited. Alright, now our scare zones. I'll talk about the scare zones a little bit too. So Halloween, so traditional Halloween themed scare zone. So, you know, werewolves, skeletons, stuff like that. I'm excited for it. It should be cool. I've heard it's meh, but I mean, I think it'll be cool. Toxic Tunnel. It's a tunnel. What more can you do with a freaking tunnel? Put some toxic tunnel workers in there. Ta-da! And then Urban Inferno, easily my most anticipated scare zone. As I said before, I love demonic imagery. I love all that stuff. I'm crazy about it. It's like crazy intriguing to me. And Urban Inferno, especially with the gauntlet style, you can't beat that. That's going to be so freaking cool. And I'm super excited to see Urban Inferno at the event. And that's it. That's the lineup for Halloween Horror Nights 2017 Hollywood. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I want to thank you all for sticking with me throughout this season. It's been a rough one. I've been extremely busy. Haven't been covering announcements like a couple days after. It's been weeks sometimes. I'm really sorry. It's just, life's been crazy this past year. I went through so much this past season. You wouldn't believe it. It's crazy, but I'm living. I'm in college now, and I'm keeping my channel going. It's staying. So, hope you're all excited. I am too. Alright, I want to thank you all for watching this video. Please, as always, show your support, like the video if you like it, comment what you think about this lineup, and subscribe if you want to keep up with updating into the 2018 season, as well as know when I am attending Halloween Horror Nights in 2017 Hollywood for 1-2 trips. Hope you all enjoy. Follow social media, HSNFan13 on Twitter, Horror Nights Fan 13 on Instagram. Get a follow back on those as a thank you for your support. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.